The next job I've done is I've removed the pints and condenser plate. You can see down here into the distributor and the advancing weights. So I want to give them a bit of a clean and a good oiling up and WD-40 and all of that. So I have the condenser plate out. I've tested the new condensers and they're just not working as good as the older ones. So I'm going to root through my spares box of older ones and fit the best one according to the test on the multimeter, which seems to be the oldest one. So that's the next job. So that's everything after getting a good clean up. All of the connections where screws going through or earth is meant to flow, everything has been polished up with sandpaper or files. All the connections on the condenser body, the bracket there, that little bolt going through with the square head on the back, everything was polished up. Underneath the pints where they meet there with the pints plate, everything, both sides is spotless clean, so there should be good flow of current and electricity to where it's needed. So I am literally, after putting it at top dead center on cylinder number 1, I set my pints gap to 16 thousandths of an inch, and I've cleaned up the pints as well, and again tried an older condenser that seemed to be working better than the new ones. So yeah, I'll put it back together. I have petrol leaking out the intake on the carb, so I think the needle valve in the flow chamber is not sealing, so I'll see if it runs. Sometimes it can be okay when it's running, it's just when it's left sitting. I did leave the fuel on, so I've turned it off. It was left on overnight, so that's never a great idea, but does no harm, only just a bit of petrol spillage. So let's put this back together and see if there's any difference at all.